guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time every day to stop back on my channel. Alright, finally today I am bringing you my reborn cart. This is all my art supplies for my reborning. I am self-taught. I am self-taught by videos on YouTube, by Google, by looking things up and researching. I first bought reborn. I found them like about maybe 8 or 9 years ago. I found them and I was so interested in the story of reborns and what they're used for, what people collect them for, how they use them, and it's just an interesting story. If I can find it, I will. There is actually a show all about reborning, how they got started, how they started with the Berger babies and things like that. I will link that down below if I remember to do it, and if I don't, please somebody remind me that I was going to link that. But let's get started on my reborning kit. Now this is my kit. This is my cart. I keep this so organized, I don't even know how, because my crafts, if you can see, are a total mess. But my reborning is on point. It is so neat and organized. I know where everything is. It's all clean and ready to go. So right here at the top, I have my favorite brushes. This is my drying rack that Stefano made for me. But these are my sponges and my brushes. They are very crucial to my reborning. I have a tape measure up there. Like, you can see how nice and neat this is. It's crazy how I can keep this so clean. Maybe because it's so small. But up here are my favorite brushes. This brush never touches paint. It is only to bounce, to tap dry. These are my bowls that I mix my paints in with my paint thinner. And I use Genesis Heat Set paint. I don't use the air dry paint. I use Genesis Heat Set, which means it actually bakes onto the baby and it sets on the baby like that. So these are all, again, all my favorite brushes, my sponges. I do measure everything. I'm very crucial about measuring things. A lot of this stuff I either got from the Dollar Tree. Like, these are all my small brushes. I keep them separate from these brushes. I don't know, there's some of them in here. Some of them I got from Bountiful Baby. Some of them I got from Hobby Lobby and Michaels. But these are the ones that I get from Bountiful Baby. These brushes. They are my favorite. I used to have 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. And the cats, it's terrible. The cats try to get my brushes all the time. So these brushes are my favorites. Here it is. There's 2 of them. These are my 2 favorite. And then down here, you can see it down here, the second shelf right here. Let me put you down. I'm going to put you down and try to aim you up towards the second shelf, if you can see it. Let me get you up there. And then my second shelf is like my bottles, and that is for my paint thinners. These are some of my sponges. These here are some of my sponges here. Those sponges are actually these. I get these from the Dollar Tree, and they make the patterns like in the skin for the babies, so they it makes it look real. These are some more cosmetic sponges. I like the jumbo ones, so I do have to order some more from Amazon. That's where I get them, and I keep them all in here. These are my sponges. And then these are my paints, these orange containers. I got these again from the Dollar Tree. They have all of my paint in them. If you can, I don't know where the camera is. They have all of my paint in them, all of them, and some sponges that I really like. These are the jumbo ones that I'm talking about. I love these sponges. These are huge. I love these. They're really, really good. I really do have to order more. And then again, over here again, you can see the kitty cat. Over here again is some more of my paints. These are, I mix my own paint, so I mix my own skin tones, my own blushes. I mix all that. I'm going to turn the card around so you can see the opposite side, because each side has its own thing. Now over here, if you can see this here, Again, if you can see right here, these are all the bodies. And how I organize the bodies is inside the bodies here, if they have eyes, I put the eyes in, I put the neck rings in, and all the information about the baby will also be in these bags. So that way I know what kits they go to. They're all set up and go. This is a 21-inch baby body. It must have just been one that they had on sale, so I pre-bought some bodies so I would have them. If they have their own kit, like if it's already, now this is a kit, this is the Logan baby. So see how his neck ring is in there, his birth certificate's in there, his body's in there, and the bill of sale for how much the kit was. And then this one, I don't know who this one, oh, this one actually has, again, the birth certificate that you get from Bountiful Baby, and this is the Reese a sleep kit. So very, very cute. See, it's a certificate of authenticity. So because sometimes they just make a certain amount of them. Okay, so I got that. And that's how I keep the bodies organized. I keep them all organized up here. This here is just some, like these little wooden things. I use them to take some paint out and mix paint. These Q-tips are very important. These are very important if you were to get like paint in a crease or the mouth or the eye, you would be able to take it out with these Q-tips. Now these ones are flat at one end and pointed at the other, not the pink ones, but the white ones. So I really like them. I have to order more of them also. And then if you look down here, you will see cloth diapers. Now all these are my rags. I dab my paint off on it. If I get too much paint, I wipe it up. So these are very important in my painting. I really do love these. They don't get lint all over or stuff all over my paint brushes, so that's why I love to use the cloth diaper. And this container, now this container again is from the Dollar Tree, and this is all my pacifiers. If you see them, this is how they are. I'll show you them really quickly. Some of them I jazz up, and I'll show you what I do with them. And then some of them are just regular, and I don't jazz them up. I just leave them the way they are. Trying to find the one. This is a regular pacifier. I just cut the tip off, the nipple part off, and I put a little magnet in here, and these magnets are right here. I get them from China. They're great. They're very, very strong for being so small. And then I just put a piece of felt over top of it so it doesn't scratch up the paint on my baby. And you put a magnet inside the mouth area of your doll, and then you put this magnet on this so that when it looks like the baby has it in its mouth. This one also I did with a couple little hearts. Very, very cute. And then this is my blinged out one. I do bling them out. I have a tutorial on it. Also, I sell blinged out pacifiers for your reborns. So that is that. The colored ones come in a double pack at Walmart, and they are like 88 cents for two, which isn't bad. And then of course I get some from the Dollar Tree. These ones are from the Dollar Tree. They say hello. This one says princess. Now I'm gonna bling out this one, the princess one, and the hello. Really, really cute. And they have little covers and stuff. They're so cute. So okay, so that's those. This is some extra, just some extra sponges that I really like that I've already put holes in. And when I say about the holes on the sponges, is what I mean by that is I take the sponge. Now you know it's flat. It's a cosmetic sponge. It's flat. So I just take tweezers and I go at it and I put holes all different ways. And this again makes it look like skin texture. So I use them. In here, in this one is my hair. I do my own, I put my own eyelashes on all my babies. They're rooted eyelashes. I do that. The only thing I don't do is I don't root my babies. I cannot put hair no matter what I do. I'm very terrible at it. That's one of my goals, is to get better at that. So I have been practicing. That is one of the things I really want to get good at. Okay, so that is my cart. Over here in the bags here, I keep the kits that I'm going to work on next. They're usually in there. I actually want to get some laundry bags, some cloth laundry bags, and put my kits in them so they're nice and protected. But yeah, this is my kit. This is everything in my kit. Down here is my poly pellets. This is what I put in the belly to make the baby feel squishy and like a real baby. So I use poly pellets. I have some backups here. And then I also use glass beads for my babies. That's what I weigh my babies with, in their arms and their legs and in their heads, to give them that floppy feeling. And then I use polyfill inside their arms, like at the top of their arms, around their belly, and then this will be inside their belly to make them feel squishy. So yep, that's my cart, guys. Like, this is it. This is all my this is what I use to reborn. This is my go-to cart. I've been reborning now 7 years. And how I started is I bumped into them. I saw a show about it, and that's how I found them. So I was so interested in it, and I bought one just to see what they were like. Now these prices could go anywhere from $99 to thousands of dollars. It's just crazy how much they can go for. So I bought one that was under $100, and I was dying when I got it. I thought, oh, this isn't going to be that nice. Well, she wound up being really beautiful. I was very lucky. And I'll show you a picture of her. And then I'll show you pictures of the reborns that I've personally done. Now, this is my color wheel. This is how I color my paints, how I make my paint colors, how I decide what I'm going to do. I use the color wheel, very important in my work. And then this is my Bible. This is how I do my layers. I followed these instructions, not to the T, because each baby has their own undertone. So like a 3-month-old will look different than a newborn. So I just add notes. As you can see, there's a lot of writing on there. I add notes for each type of baby, all kinds of stuff. And then I got this off the internet. I just looked up how to reborn a baby, and I got these instructions, which was really, really great. Her website is no longer there. She took it down. I don't know why, but she did take her website down. It's no longer existing, which is really, really sad. Color wheel. And then here is a mini tutorial I got off the internet, and this is 3D textured eyebrows, how to do that. You just look up and find as much information as you possibly can. And then it just tells you how to bake the baby on what degrees. Now I have a dedicated convection oven that I don't use for food. It is just for reborns. That's it. Because I don't want to put food in after I put a reborn in with the vinyl. And again, like I said, I use Genesis heat set paints. Now I got this right from the Genesis website, and it is how you create 30 colors with what colors you have. So if I am looking up for a flesh tone, use white plus Genesis red plus Genesis yellow. So it tells you how many. So how much to add. Right here it tells you how much to add. And you just follow these directions and you adjust it the way you want it to be adjusted. Very simple, guys. It's very simple to me because I've been doing it for 7 years. But like, this is what I'm talking about. I got this off of the internet just to see how a baby's face actually looks, how their eyebrows are, how their eyelashes are. Each year that they are, each month that they are, they change and look. So if I'm making a newborn kit, it'll be one way. If I'm doing a 3-month-old baby, it'll be different. It'll be a different type of undertone and flesh tone that you use. if I'm doing an older baby, a 9-month-old, that baby will look totally different than a newborn. So like the modeling and the veining will be totally different. Alright guys, so this is my go-to, my cart. This is how I reborn. This is how I start my reborning. This is everything that I need to make a perfect baby. That and the internet. They are the three things I use. My notes, the internet, and my cart. And again, guys, and I want to thank you so much for being interested in my reborning hobby. This is a hobby of mine. I do sell babies, but not very often anymore, especially since I've had a couple customs, which I sold them for over $500 each. So they're so time consuming, and you put a lot of work and love and hard work into them. So they are kind of expensive. They are not for children. I always tell people, if you're buying them, do not buy them for your grandchild. If you're going to buy a reborn, go on the internet and buy a less expensive one, because they really are not toys. They are collector's items. But yeah, I mean, to each his own. If you want to buy one for your granddaughter, go ahead. I mean, but to me personally, they are, because children are so rough with them, and you can't be rough with these types of babies. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. The next video will be me actually beginning a reborn, so that you can see what I do and how I do it. I have a lot of time now that Stefano's gone. And please excuse the mess. You know, Stefano's leaving. I have boxes everywhere. So I am packing him up. So we have stuff everywhere right now. So excuse the mess. Alright guys, thank you so much. And like I always say, somehow, some way, I'll have an amazing day. You make your day amazing. And together, friends, we'll have an amazing day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.